I'm Bill Leak.
He was one of Australia's most prolific and powerful cartoonists.
I mean, you see his cartoons in the Australian and they were so, particularly in recent times, they were sort of a fire hydrant of battery acid. They were, so sharp.
His former boss at the Australian, John Hartigan, said he is there to take the scab off issues. It's as simple as that. Malcolm Turnbull was a young lawyer when he first met Bill Leak, then a courtroom illustrator during the Spycatcher trial. Today he remembered him as a good-humoured sceptic of anybody and anything in authority. Leak was recognised with 9 Walkleys and 19 Stanley Awards over his career.
If you do a caricature of a person today, chances are in 10 or 20 years' time that person will actually look just like the caricature you've drawn.
He was almost as well known for his portraits, winning the Archibald People's Choice and the Packing Room Prize.
The fact that someone could become second every year just simply beggars belief.
From a young age, he excelled in music and art. Behind the success, he struggled with depression and alcoholism.
In my own case, I always used to think, well, this is just part and parcel of being a creative person.
His political satire caused controversy too. A decade ago, the government had to hose down the fallout of this depiction of the Indonesian president. Last year, another work sparked complaints of offensiveness, but it was a cartoon about the treatment of Aboriginal children that created the biggest uproar. Allegations followed that it breached the Racial Discrimination Act.
Just totally bewildered. I thought, how could anyone interpret it as racist?
Indigenous Australians were deeply divided.
I know some people didn't like it, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but that's the job of a cartoonist.
The case was dropped in November, and this week, seemingly healthy and spirited, he launched a new book.
Political correctness is a poison that attacks the sense of humour.
Days later, that cut-through creativity was cut short. Bill Leak was just 61.